Hello everyone, hi, this is Mita. It's Mita speaking, Synastry expert, astrology journalist, and today I am bringing you good news and news to remember for the rest of the period that Jupiter will be in the Cancer sign. And of course, all the teachers, everyone has given you the information of what to do, what not to do, how to navigate this Jupiter in Cancer, what you ought to do, what you ought to be aware about, everything, non particular. You have it, you are ready, you are just ready to receive and to do what you are told to do. So what I'm going to talk about is something very different here. It's something very personal in terms of the objectives of what I've been talking about when it comes to astrology. Jupiter is going to get into the Cancer sign, which is representing the womb. Cancer represents the womb, and that is the topic of today. We are discussing the womb. And Jupiter getting into the womb, Cancer sign, everyone who has a womb, if you were born with a womb, you were born to nurture life. You were born to grow life from within you and to deliver that life and to nurture it, to make sure that it delivers good nurtured life and fruits and everything nice. But of course, politically we have so many different definitions, and thank goodness we are not talking about politics, we are talking about astrology. And from the astrological point of view, this is very clear that the Cancer sign is the sign of the mother, or the one who nurtures life and brings it into this world. Doesn't matter what you identify yourself with, it doesn't matter. All of these labels, they don't matter. We're just looking at what you have in your body. Do you have a womb? Yes, you have a womb. Therefore, you have the natural Cancer sign nurturing abilities from within you. And because you have all of this within you, it is quite important right now with this Jupiter in Cancer to remember that Jupiter blesses the creation of children, and therefore coming into Cancer, a whole lot of people are going to fall pregnant. And if you do fall pregnant, and if you do want to fall pregnant, this is the right time to actually keep the child, to nurture the child, because this is the moment whereby everything is designed to be able to bring into fruition what is of the Cancer sign. So if you were in a doubt of, should I keep this child? Should I? The answer is quite simple. There is a high blessing of you or of your womb right now to hold children, to deliver those children, and they will serve a higher purpose. Why? Because we must also remember that Saturn is in Pisces sign right now. What is Pisces sign about? It is about an ending of a cycle. But this ending of a cycle, right now, it is being ruled by Jupiter. And Jupiter is going into the sign of just blessing everyone with fruitful wombs, with wombs that carry hope, wombs that carry messages, wombs that carry generations and dreams that were not fulfilled by your ancestors, and through your body, through your womb, the Savior Jupiter is coming to say, now your ancestors can have those dreams fulfilled through you. And they can come into this life through your womb. I will bless your womb now. I am Jupiter, the character of children, and I am also the character of blessings. So I'm coming to bless your womb. Your ancestors' dreams will be fulfilled through your womb. Are you open for it? Are you up for it? Forget your politics. Forget your politics. Why should you forget your politics? Because Saturn is in Pisces, the ending of cycles. Forget, it's resting from politics. It's resting from political stuff. Saturn is in the house, it's in the sign of higher blessings, higher spirituality, higher access to the divinity. Saturn is karma. Are you up for it? Are you up for your womb to fulfill the dreams? Because remember, Pisces, where Saturn is a sign of dreams. Pisces is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is going into Cancer to bless wombs so that they can have kids. Are you up for it? For your ancestors' dreams, Pisces, to be fulfilled through your womb, Cancer. The blesser is in the house now, is in the sign now. What you going to do? What are you going to do? So we must remember that when it comes to family life, there will be a whole lot of up and down until 2027 June. Lots of up and down when it comes to family life until 2027 June. This is the time ever since Saturn got into the Pisces sign. It's been working to undo a whole lot of things that were done to put disruption into the family life. But the disruptions will continue because Uranus is in Taurus. But Saturn getting into the Pisces sign came and said, I am here to remind you of the fruits of family through my third aspect to the Taurus sign. I am here to end cycles that are no longer needed for the family life. It is my third aspect to Taurus, family. But I see you, Uranus, you there. You're causing disruptions, you're causing up and down, sudden changes, but I want to fix that. And now Jupiter is saying, I'm coming into Cancer to make sure that what Saturn is trying to do in my sign of Pisces, it is done. We must remember that the sign of Pisces is about the message that it is done. Completo, finished, complete. It is done. It is done. So are you going to be up for it? Karma. Free will. We are operating on a platform of free will. You have the womb. You have the womb. That's the first step. Well, if you have Venus in Cancer, you have the semen, and you're a guy, you're a man, you're female, you male, it doesn't matter. You are fertile. Are you up for it? So that the message of Saturn, it is complete, can be conveyed and remembered even by the Uranus there. Now, we must remember that once Saturn gets into the Aries sign in July of 2027, a whole lot of things will fall apart when it comes to family life. So if you are not preparing now and doing what needs to be done by the planets that are affording you to do it, the new cycle will start with the family life as we know it, the structure as we know it, falling down. I am not against, male figures looking after kids and growing kids. I grew up under my father. My mother passed away when I was 2 years old, and the only parent who took care of me was my father, a single father. So I am not at all against the nurturing of children by male figures. What I am talking about here is the activity of the womb. What it was intended to do. Yes, of course, we've chosen, not to have children for many, many reasons, which are all and almost all around economic structure. %98 of people who don't have kids because of economic structure. That's the truth. And particularly now that Uranus is in Taurus, you will continue to hear a whole lot of people saying and declaring that they don't want to have kids because life is too expensive. Because Taurus is being disrupted by Uranus there, giving new ideas, giving unconventional ideas about what family life is, what family is, what finances mean to people in terms of resources and all of these family traditions. And it doesn't end there, because we must remember that Pluto is there in the Capricorn sign, looking at Uranus and saying, woohoo, time for transformation. It's been doing this for some time now. It's been transforming the whole structure of family for some time, for some years, and it's going to do that. It's going to continue to do that. And with Uranus, it's just going to go but Saturn right now in Pisces is saying, hold on, with my leg that is breaking, I am holding on for this structure of family to not fall apart. And you, my landlord, Jupiter, get into the Cancer sign. When you are there, we will work together because we will be in a trine. We will be in a trine. I'll help you, you'll help me, and we'll re-establish the family life, the womb, what is meant to be. But I only have up until 2027. I don't have time. I'm off time, but in the sign, I don't have time. I only have up until 2027 June. Otherwise, beyond this, Pluto is going to keep on transforming this family life. Uranus is going to tilt it all upside down. So that's the message. That is the message of Jupiter getting into Cancer. I've been talking about this. I've been annoyed that Mars has now found its place to be the main planet of the 4th house. It's not just done out of nothing. What is happening here is also written up there. So if we say, oh, Mars is the husband, oh, Mars is exalted in the 4th house, oh, Mars is the ruling the 4th house, then that scripture is being sent to up there. What you bind here on earth is also binding up there, and vice versa. We have so much work to do. Astrologically, we have so much work to do. Wherever you are, you have so much work to do. And it is not about defying progress. It is not about going against progress, because we must go with the progress. We must go forward. We cannot be stagnant. But we must not forget where we come from. That's the message. That's what every culture says. Do not forget where you're coming from. That's like culture 101. So if we forget what family meant or what family was supposed to do, we are forgetting where we're coming from. And it is quite important to keep on watching animals and their behavior and how they do things, so that we remember what we were supposed to do. Because the animals are not confused about their roles. It's only humans who are confused about who they are. The most intelligent, or supposed to be intelligent, species, which is a human being, is the one who seems to be confused about quite a lot of things that are happening to the body. Animals are not confused. Lions, they're not confused. A lioness knows what she does, where she goes, what's her role. A lion also knows his role and what he does, where he goes. They're not confused. If you go to a vet and you ask a vet, the doctor of the animals, what type of a breed is this? The vet will tell you, it is this, it is this. The vet will not say, oh no, we're not sure, it's not sure, so we can't say. It's only humans, and it is not by n'importe quoi. It may seem like it's political, but if we look at what is happening with the planets, we will understand. We will understand. So what is happening? Pluto has been the first one to get into the Capricorn sign. On accord, we agree. And when Pluto got into the Capricorn sign, what is the Capricorn sign? I let you marinate on this. I let you marinate on this. What is a Capricorn sign about? Traditions? No? Status, okay. But traditions, old traditions, things that have been repeated over centuries and centuries and centuries. And then Pluto got in. Hello Capricorn, I'm here, I'm Pluto. And what am I all about as Pluto? I am about transformation. So when I get into a space as a Pluto, things will transform. I turn things upside down. I open things wide open, and I take the inside and place it on the outside, and the outside on the inside. That's what I do. I destroy what was known to build something new. Death and rebirth. Pluto. Pluto is now around is it 18 degrees? I need to check. Forgot. But it's been doing this transformation of family, of tradition for some time now. And it's going to continue because Pluto goes so slowly. Slowly, 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 la 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 la. Ooh, 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 ooh. Whoa, guys, yo. Politically, people will be confused. Oh, what's been happening? Oh, why is the world like this? But astrologically, do not be confused. Just know that it is the planets. They are doing what they need to do, but we need to stay away. Pisces, Saturn is in Pisces right now. Awareness, subconscious mind. Be aware, awaken, work subconsciously now. But of course, not everyone will be awake, because you know what? Because Neptune is with Saturn in Pisces, saying la 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 la, la la, la 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 la, sleep, 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 subconscious sleep. Good night. That's what it's saying, Neptune there. So a lot of people, their subconscious has been shushed into stillness, into quietness, into nothingness, into not wanting to do any action towards the transformation that have been touched by Pluto in Capricorn. Ooh. So how is politics getting into the mixture? Mita, you say, you don't talk about politics. No. We must talk about politics because we live in a... Okay. Ooh, okay. Let's talk about politics. To talk about politics, I must ask you again, what is the Capricorn sign about? Politics. This is the 10th house, the stage for politics. Capricorn is about politics. Capricorn is the government, the authority. Ooh. And the transformation has been touching the government, the authority, through Capricorn. Ooh. But it's touching what? It's touching Taurus because it's in a trine. Ooh. Whoa, right? That's politics. That's how politics gets involved. That's why a whole lot of things regarding to family life has been politicized, because Pluto is in the sign of politics, giving transformation through politicians. Yes, that's how they fit together. Oh. Yeah. It's complicated, yeah? Et c'est complicated. So, when Saturn goes forward, Jupiter will go back into Gemini to fix communication, to get information that will be used to fulfill, follow me, what needs to be fulfilled in the Cancer sign. When Jupiter goes back into Gemini, it is not going there because it likes Gemini. In fact, it gets annoyed in Gemini. But it will go back to obtain necessary information that it can only obtain when Saturn is forward, so that they can fix what needs to be fixed. But remember, I am certain I only have up until June 2027. I'm giving you timeline. I am certain I control the time. I'm giving you time here. My landlord, Jupiter, is going to go back into Gemini and is going to get information there that is necessary. And the competence, the skills that are necessary, that we need to make sure we stabilize that Uranus there in the Taurus. But remember, I only have up until June 2027. So we need to fight against this Neptune here. I'm certain I need to roll up my sleeve. We need to fight against this Saturn here, because this Neptune is singing la 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 to a lot of people's subconscious minds. They're sleeping. And when I'm done here, as Saturn, and I get out of this Pisces sign, I will be able to say it is complete. My job is complete. But is your job going to be complete? What are you going to do? That is the question now. Jupiter is saying, I'm coming here with all the goodies, with all the milk, because remember, you know, the bosoms of a woman also have milk, because this works with the womb together to create nourishment, food for the youngings. So have lots of work to do. Now, what's been happening in Taurus? I mean in Aries. It just started. What was it? Chiron got into the Aries sign. What's Chiron about? Wounds, wounding. What's that meaning? It means that a whole lot of people will feel wounded, right? A whole lot of people will feel wounded. And after this period of wounding, on the third stage of Chiron, there will be healing. But when that time comes, it will be when also Saturn has moved. Remember, Saturn is going to get into the Aries sign to be with that wounding, to be with that Chiron. And it will not be able to control the Uranus anymore. It will not. It will just be able to benefit from what it's doing. Whatever result Uranus is causing, Saturn will just have to accept it, because it will also be debilitated. No more strength to fight. Unless until again in 2029 it moves into the Taurus sign, and things will finally be able to really show direction and stability. But guys, hey, wake up, eh? Astrologically speaking, of course. We don't talk politics here. Astrologically speaking, wake up. Neptune is suppressing a whole lot of people's subconscious minds, accepting norms that they're not supposed to accept because they cannot think with their subconscious. They're not awake. Neptune is giving addictions, distractions, all of these things, laziness, all of these things, singing lullabies. Whoa, la 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 la, la la sana, tula tula, tula sana. Yo, guys, hey, man, no. Hey. Yo, what are we going to do, guys? Yo, what are you going to do? What are we going to do? Hi guys, I'll chat to you soon. Yo, happy and ciao.